Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. We're in a kitchen, but Chris's kitchen.
Yeah. First time we braved it indoors, yeah?
Yeah, we're indoors because it's been hailstoning and windy and raining, and then we press record on the camera and the sun comes out. Typical. But today's beer, what have we got today, Chris?
It's Bavarian Dunkel Weissbier.
Okay, there you go. It's been rebranded by Waitrose in the UK. I really like Waitrose for their beers. They do some fantastic varieties of beers. They seem to be the standout supermarket for me. So it's only right that we do something with the Waitrose name on, but it's actually brewed by
Acrobrau
Brewery. I'll just show you the neck.
And it's a Bavarian dark wheat beer.
Dunkel Weissbier. Looking forward. I like a Dunkel. I like a Dunkel. So yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's get it in a glass.
Plenty of smoke.
Plenty of smoke coming out. I like the colour of these styles of beer, Chris.
Yeah.
And I also like it doesn't look like a generic, you know, crystal clear glass of beer. You know you're drinking something different because look at the haze on that. It is slightly hazy.
Yeah.
And I actually like the haziness from
Well, they say with these, you pour 2/3 and then you twist the bottle, get the rest of it in, just to pick up all the sediment. They want you to drink this with.
I got an ice cream.
I've cheated. I've had one of these before, so.
Lovely. Okay, yeah, sure there.
If you don't pour it like a madman, I've got small fingers, so yeah. So what? That's a 2/3 of a finger head, I suppose.
Off-white, nice, creamy, consistency to the head.
Yeah, I'll show you that. It's not too thick, but
That's looking good. So, should we get the nose?
yeah. So this is a German style.
German Dunkel.
Well, it's German from Bavaria, so
Does Dunkel mean brown?
it means dark.
Dunkel means dark.
I only learned that from my Commando comics when I was a kid, from when the Germans would say, "Der Himmel ist dunkel," which means the sky is dark. Oh, hang on. 2 seconds.
Okay, so the nose. The nose on the beer. What were we getting on the nose? Oh, spicy.
Banana.
Spicy. Banana, yeah. Maybe a hint of plum.
Yeah, if you think of like a strudel,
Yeah.
that kind of fruits, those dark fruits that go into a strudel.
Which is a strudel German? Sounds German, doesn't
yeah.
it? So
Austrian. Is that Bavaria? Is that kind of heavy kind of
dark fruits.
maybe cherry? Yeah, I think in the Black Forest Gatto again is that area.
But the spiciness and the banana is abundant. I think it's probably the Sars hop they're using to get the spice. Maybe if I'm right.
The smell is a bit like the Bare Naked beer.
Yes.
The German, the Helles Lager they do.
The Bare Naked beer. I'm trying to think of the brewery.
Artisan Brewery.
Artisan Brewery. That's it. But I think the Bare Naked beer stood out for me as it was like a real winner.
Yeah, that was one of the good ones. Should we get into this?
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers.
Thanks for inviting me. Oh wow, that spice really went to the front of my nose to bring it back in. So the yeast, the banana, you definitely get that banana-y, yeasty German style.
Yeah.
The Dunkel, it's nice.
But it's not heavy, is it?
No, it's very pleasant. It's very pleasant beer.
If you were going to have this on a nice cool summer's day, bit of breeze, looking out to sea. But you want to keep it cool. You wouldn't want this getting warm, I don't think.
No. It's probably at its limit, isn't it? I think. But that plum is. I'm just pulling it now, and it's definitely there on the kind of maybe the front of the mouth. It's a hint.
There's a zing at the end.
Yeah.
That comes in.
but a lot of dark fruits mixed in with that banana, yeasty spiciness. I think I can really see. What was the ABV on it? I can really see this as being a 5.3. So really is a good session beer. Really is a good session beer. I can imagine hot summer's day. It says serve chilled, so you quite easily chill a few of these down.
So it's done under license, but all they've done is brew the summer and slap a Waitrose label on it, so you can get it all across the country. I'd recommend it.
I see it.
He's going to get some squash from the sun in a minute. Carol, son.
I seriously recommend this as being a good session beer.
It is.
Fantastic session beer. Yeah, it's really nice.
Because it doesn't have the heaviness to it that you get with some of the cloudy kind of beers sometimes.
Have you had this with a meal, Clara? Or just some snacks?
Just on its own.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think
Yes.
but, it's really easy to drink.
I like the look of it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's quite. Do you want to come in on the review?
No.
Yeah, I like the kind of like old-fashioned look about the beer. It's not like overly filtered up, so it's not like generic, is it?
You've got some fizz in there, not loads.
Yeah,
but it's actually it's not particularly see-through. You know,
it's got
you've got the sunlight from it there. Actually,
too high. Yeah, you got the. It is quite a nice dark. It's probably. Oh, I haven't said the colour. What colour would you say this?
Well, it's brown.
Yeah. Slightly cherry look to it. Hit red tinge to the beer.
Not as dark as a ruby. Orangey brown. Kind of, depending on where you look and where the light's catching it.
Very nice. Very nice. And I think a beer which has come out of Germany for a reason. There's a reason why they wanted to share this beer with the world, and that's because it's very, very refreshing.
And for this area of Germany, there's probably tons of people doing these kinds of beers. Just that Waitrose have gone out and picked a good one. You know, they've gone to see the buyers and.
Yeah. They do some fantastic styles of Germans. The Raunch beer style, which is the beer's. I think it's green smoked chips they put in it, and it's like almost tastes and smells like bacon.
Wow.
Yeah, which they do some great things with beer, and they got such a history with brewing as well. You know you're drinking something which they've been brewing in Germany for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And I quite like the we're drinking history in a glass.
Again, yeah. It's a tradition, isn't it? As much as I like. And I like these new style hoppy beers. Sometimes there's a place for something a bit more traditional, and this would go well with if you were having sausages and you get some bratwurst and some kind of tasty, spicy sausages.
Absolutely.
This would sit well with that.
Some mustards.
Yeah.
Which we were trying earlier as well. Some different style mustards. Aye. Well, how would you rate this, Chris? Where would you put this in your?
Again, it's all about occasion for me. Of the Dunkel beers that I've tried, this is probably one of my favourite.
Yeah.
It tastes good. You could keep drinking it. You can see yourself having it with food. You can see yourself having it without food.
Yeah.
It's got a sister beer as well, which is just a Weissbier, which is very nice as well.
Yeah. Is that a white wheat beer? Yeah.
From the same brewery.
You always seem to have the brown in your house. Whenever I come or whenever you come over, you always seem to have the brown. So you must favour the brown over that. This one here.
Well, the wife likes this one. She's very keen on it. But I like both. But then trying so many different things so often, it's difficult to keep track. But I would go with probably an 8.5 with this.
I'm just trying to work out what I give the Bavarian wheat, the artisan beer.
I think
it was 9s. I think we were up there with the 9s, maybe a 9.5. So I think, yeah, I'm going to give this a solid. I'm going to give this an 8. I like it. Probably give it another half notch if it was a bit cooler.
A bit cooler, yeah.
I'd give it, another half notch, 8.5 if it was cooler. But yeah, I like if you rock the beer back and forth, there's great condition to the beer. You really get the nose now. Oh, it's just great. Yeah, so
it's that banana smell.
Yeah.
Is it acetylene used?
It's the yeast. I can't think of it's one of the German yeast strains that they use.
Byproduct of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic smell.
Yeah, so 8.5. 8 for me. Thanks for joining me, Chris.
You're welcome.
No, sorry. Thanks for letting me into your kitchen to review a beer. Enjoyed it immensely. Tune in for the next review. Cheers.